Some of you may remember Paul Harvey, who had a radio program years ago. And at the end of each program, he would say, "And now you know the rest of the story." He would uncover facts about things that we often don't know and were very interesting. Well, today I have a story kind of like that for you. But first of all, let me say hi and welcome to another Heart to Heart Talk with me. I'm John Kuert, the interim pastor at Clarion Assembly of God. It's Alpha. The name of it is Alpha Assembly. And I'm glad to be able to come to you each and every day like this and share with you a little thought, an inspiration, a challenge sometimes that will help you along in your spiritual journey. Well, here's the story. One stormy night, many years ago, an elderly couple entered the lobby of a small hotel and asked for a room. Well, the clerk explained that because 3 conventions were in town, the hotel was full. But he said, "I can't send a nice couple like you out in the rain at 1 a.m. So he said, "Would you be willing to sleep in my room?" Well, the couple hesitated, but the clerk insisted. The next morning, when the man paid his bill, he said, "You're the kind of manager who should be the boss of the best hotel in America. Maybe someday I'll build one for you." The clerk just smiled. A few years passed, and one day the clerk received a letter from that man asking him to come to New York for a visit. A round-trip ticket was enclosed. When the clerk arrived, his host took him to the corner of 5th Avenue and 34th Street, where stood a magnificent new building. And he said, "This is the hotel I have just built for you to manage." Well, the clerk said, "You've got to be joking. Who are you?" The man said, "My name is William Waldorf Astor." And he was the owner of the original Waldorf Astoria. You know what? Random acts of kindness will always bring reward, either in this life or in eternity. And I've often said that is a great way for us to build relationships and be able to be a witness to other people. You know, I had an uncle who was like that. He was always willing to do acts of kindness to help out in whichever way he could. As a matter of fact, his hammer is on my wall back here. And a lot of people often ask me about this hammer that I have over this picture. Well, that was my uncle's hammer. And his daughter gave it to me because I used to help him a lot when we were remodeling our church building there in Philadelphia. And I'm glad she gave that to me because it's a reminder to me every day of the fact that random acts of kindness really will pay off. Sometimes in this life, but always in eternity. And we never know how it's going to turn out, but I believe that that's what Jesus did. He went about doing good. Everywhere he went, he was doing good. He wasn't always necessarily doing miracles. I mean, we see the highlights in the scriptures, but there's a lot in between the lines that we don't see. I think that new series called The Chosen kind of gives some insight into that life was just a lot of times ordinary for Jesus and his disciples. We only see that recorded the extraordinary things, but I think there were a lot of just ordinary acts of kindness that Jesus did and taught his disciples to do. And he expects us to be like that as well. He told us to go into all the world and proclaim the gospel, proclaim the good news. And as I said before, I think there is nothing that can tear down barriers and build up walls, build up bridges that can help us to communicate to people. random acts of kindness. It is a great way to establish relationships with other people and to show them the unconditional love of Christ. And that's how we should do it. We shouldn't do it expecting anything in return necessarily. Just do it. And just show those random acts of kindness. It will go a long way in building relationships. Well, I hope that challenges you today and throughout this coming week. And God bless you. I hope you have a great day and a great week. Again, I would like to invite you to Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania. We're at 499 Grand Avenue Extension, 10:30 a.m. on Sunday mornings. We would love to have you, and we would welcome you with open arms. It's a great church, great little church. It's not huge, not big, but the people have big hearts, and there's a great fellowship there, and we have great music, and I try to bring a relevant message each and every Sunday. So stop by and see us. We would love to have you. Well, that's it for today. God bless you. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.